Mobile platforms are basically those that allow software and services to be run on devices. Okay, mobile platforms are basically those platforms that allows different softwares and services to be run on the devices. Examples of mobile platforms include Palm, BlackBerry, iPhone, Android, and Windows Mobile. Mobile operating systems provide tools that allow applications to share data and devices. So here are the examples of different platforms on which the mobile applications can run. Okay, and mostly you have seen that Android is more common than the other ones. And okay, mobile operating system provides tools that allow application to share data and services. So these operating system provide you different tools through which you can share your data and share your services. Example of mobile operating system includes Palm operating system, Symbian, Windows Mobile, Mac operating system X, and Android. So these are the examples of different operating systems. And for this course, we will focus on two platforms, which is Android, and second one is iOS or Apple. So this is the basics structure of Android. Okay, now it's telling you about like how the Android platform is work. You have first you have application layer, then you have application framework layer, then you have libraries and Android runtime layer, then you have Linux kernel. So Android is based on Linux kernel, and this is the basic structure of the Android. Okay, Android platform. One by one, we will see all these. We will take a look on these layers. Okay, so first one is Android software stack, application and widgets. Okay, application and widgets. Okay, Android provides a set of core applications. Okay, these are the core applications which Android platform provides. It includes email client, SMS programs, calendars, maps, browsers, contacts, etc. So these are all the core applications which Android platform provides you. All applications are written using the Java language. Okay, Java language you have to use for writing the mobile application in for Android platform. Then applications take our whole screen and interact with users. Okay, widgets operate only in small rectangle of the home screen. So now there here it has mentioned the difference of upper whole screen and interact with user. So whenever you open the use application, so it's fully open in the mobile screen. So for example, once you open the WhatsApp, okay, so now you have just opened the WhatsApp. Now on the screen you just see the WhatsApp application. You cannot see the calendar, or you cannot see the notepad application. You just see the WhatsApp application. And widget operate only in a small rectangle of the home screen. Or widget is what the icon of the WhatsApp. Okay, so now in this screen you can see the icons of different application. You can see the WhatsApp icon, you can see the calendar icon, you can see the notepad icon. So they are widgets. Okay, so once you open the widget, okay, it will be application and it will be on the whole screen and user can interact with it. Then app framework, it is high level building blocks will be used to create applications. Okay, frameworks are different building blocks of the Android which are used in creation of the mobile applications, enabling and simplifying the reuse of components. Okay, it enables the applications and it enables and simplify the reuse of components, like different components or different codes you have written in the application. So they enable you to reuse them in different parts of the application. Developers have full access to the same framework APIs used by the core applications. Users are allowed to extend or even replace components. So developers who are developing the applications, they have full access to framework APIs. Okay, and they can use the core application as well because they are developing the application. But users are allowed to extend or even replace components. So users cannot see the back end of the application. They just interact with the front end of the application, so they can easily modify the components. Then we have features and role. So first one is view system. View system is used to build an application including lists, grids, text boxes, buttons, and embedded web browsers. So view system is used to add the list, okay, grids, text boxes in the application, buttons, and embedded web browsers. So this is done by view system. Okay, then content provider enabling applications to access data from other applications or to share their own data. So content providers enable your application to access the data from the other applications or to share your own data. So like for example, we can take example of InDrive application. Okay, this is writing application. Now InDrive is using the Google Map. Okay, Google Map API. So it is taking the data from the other application. So this is how content provider works. Then resource manager providing access to non-code resources, localized strings, graphics, and layout files. So these resource manager manage the resources which are non-code resources, like you can add the images, okay, layout files in the Android, and you can use them. Notification manager enable all applications to display customer alerts in the status bar. So through notification manager, you can enable the notifications. You can create pop-up notification in your application, and so whenever user will perform any task, so it will give them the pop-up notification like you have done it correctly or you have to do it again, like this. Then location manager manage the location of the phone, and Android phone always knows where it is. Okay, so now you can say that I think so if you have enabled the location in your mobile phone and your mobile phone is stolen or you kept it somewhere in the market. So if you have enabled the location in the mobile phone, you can track where is the mobile and you can easily access it. Then activity manager, managing the life cycle of applications and providing a common navigation. So this is used for managing the life cycle of applications and providing a common navigation. Life cycle means like whenever you perform an action on the mobile application, so you have to go through from different steps. Okay, so for example, if we take example of money transferring, first you have to log into the application. Okay, then you have to select the bank name, and then you have to enter the uh, account number of the person, then you have to enter the amount, then you have to generate the OTP, and then you have to confirm the OTP, and then the money will be transferred. So like now we have gone through 5-6 steps to complete one activity. Okay, so this is these 3-4-5 steps are the life cycle of the activity, and once we have performed the full life cycle, so we have completed one activity. So this is managed by activity manager in the mobile application in the Android. Then we have libraries, okay, including a set of C or C++ libraries used by components of the Android system exposed to developers through the Android application framework. So in the Android Studio, you have different libraries already installed. Okay, and these are exposed to developers through the Android application framework. So once the developer who are developing the application using Android Studio, they can see these application frameworks, and they have access to different libraries, and they can install them, or you can say import them in the application. Okay, so till now, do you have any questions? This one is the previous one. Continue. Libraries, Surface Manager, you have in it. Handling user interface windows similar like Vista, but it is much simpler. Okay, so Surface Manager handles the UI of the application. Scalable graphic. So next we have scalable graphics library SCL. It is used for 2D and 3D graphics. Okay. Secure circuit layer SSL used to encrypt and secure transactions between a client and a server. So this you also have seen in different websites when you check their URL. Okay, so they have lock, like we can here you can see this is the lock option, so it means it has a SSL included in it. So once it has a SSL, so this is now secure website. So this is same we have in the applications. Media codecs, SQLite, browsers, engine, and a lot more. Okay, so you have medias like you can add different audios, videos, images in your application. SQLite, this is for database, browser engines, and a lot more. So many there are many options in the Android which you can include in your applications. Then Android runtime core libraries providing most of the functionality available in the core libraries on the Java language. Okay, so it has many functionalities is available in the Android and using the Java language, and you can use different libraries as well. The core Java libraries for Android are different from both the Java SC and Java ME libraries, but having some substantial amount of overlap. Then you have APIs. It includes data structures, file access, network access, graphics, and etc. So these are the different types of APIs which you can include in your applications to make them more accessible, okay, more user friendly and things. Then we have Dalvik Virtual Machine, DVM. Dalvik is a mobile optimized version of Java Virtual Machine. Okay, this is optimized version for Java Virtual Machine. In the Android, you have also Java Virtual Machine. Then providing environment on which every Android application runs. So it provides you the environment on which every mobile application runs. So like in the Android Studio, you have JVM, okay, in which you can test your mobile application, like if it is installed in the actual mobile, so how it will look like and how it will operate. So this DVM is used for that purpose. Each Android application runs in its own process with its own instance of the Dalvik VM. So for different applications, they have their own process of running and they have their own instance on the Dalvik virtual machine. Dalvik also has been written such that a device can run multiple VMs in efficiently. So its code is written in such a way that the devices can run multiple VMs at a time efficiently. Then ART, Android runtime, it serves similar purpose as Dalvik machine. Okay, introduced in KitKat. Okay, this is the version of Android KitKat, and still ongoing project, and still in working on it is going on to make it more better. Then executing the Dalvik executable .dx format. .dx format DX is optimized for minimal memory footprint. Okay, its compilation is like you have Java file, then you have classes, then DX text. Then relying on the Linux kernel for threading low-level memory management. Okay, in the mobile applications, once you perform a function, okay, that means that function is a thread. Okay, this is called the thread. And then low-level memory management, like it take less memory and uh, provide memory to every functions or every activity of the application. So it check like which is the which activity is on priority and which needs more memory. So it organizes the memory and allocate memory to those processes which are on priority. Then Linux kernel, Android relying on Linux kernel 2.6 for core system services. and this is the version 2.6 is the version of Linux kernel. Then it has memory and process management. Okay, it manages the memory for the application, and process management. Okay, different processes which we are performing on the application. It includes network, driver model, and security of the application. So providing an abstraction layer between the hardware and the rest of the software stack, and it provides like a layer between the hardware and software stack. Then these are the different versions of Android. Okay, so first you had 1.0 in September 2008, then Cupcake, okay, 2009 Donut, Eclair, Oreo, Lollipop, Kit Kat, Jelly Bean, Ice Cream Sandwich, Honeybee, okay, Marshmallow, Nugget, Oreo, Pie, Android 10 September, and Android 11 September 2020. So these are the versions. Like I think so, more versions are also uh, there for Android. Okay, so these are the some video links in next slides. Okay, and these are the different creators and developers of the Android Studio. Okay, and next in the next slide you have different videos which you can go through, and like you can check how these developers and authors are saying about the Android Studio and about its different functions. So you can go through these videos as well. These are the YouTube links. Okay, so till now, if you have any question, you can ask. So, did you install the Android Studio in your system? Okay, so did you check like it's working properly? Because I have told you in previous lecture, I think so you are there or not, I don't know. Like you have to install GRE and other file. Okay, it will take some time for loading the things, and let's wait. So first application, like automatic application there, and now you have to see the interface. So you have this menu bar. Okay, in this you have different things. Okay, here is the app folder, manifest Java file, resources file, and then you have this activity.x main XML, then main activity.java. So this XML file, this XML portion is for front end of the application, and for backend functions, we have to work on this Java file. Okay, and once you click on it, you will have different options, like you can open the screens. Okay, here are different options. Okay, text boxes, buttons, widgets, layouts, containers. Okay, you can add the text boxes, buttons by drag and drop. Okay, as well. Okay, here you can see I have added a button, and then you can give their IDs, and you can rename them, change color, size, etc. And if you click on this option, then you will have the XML file, and then the screen as well. So it's better to like add buttons and widgets and text boxes through code, through through XML. Okay, now we have added the button here. Here you can see its XML code is also here. So in the text you can change the text, like for example we can add it here, login. Okay, so now here you can see its text is changed. So this is how, like, you can see the back end of the front end, like back end code of these widgets, and then you can see in the screen like how they are showing in the screen. And for running the program, like if you want to run the program on this computer, you have to install the virtual machine here. So you can go to this device manager option, then click on plus button, create virtual device, and then select the options. Okay, you can select from here. Phone you have to select, then you have to select the Pixel 5. Okay, I don't know which is the window for in the your computer. If you have window 10, then you can select Pixel 5, then you can select Pixel 5. We have selected the Pixel 5. Then next, from here you can select the API 27 or 35. It's better to select the 27. Okay, once you select, now which are downloaded, they are like this. But if you have downloaded, then they are giving you this option. So once you want to any other API level, so you can click on it. It will be downloaded. Then you can move to next. So if you select this one, then you have to select next one. Okay, then finish. Okay, so once you complete this process, your virtual machine will be enabled. But for me, I don't know what is the problem here. So it did not added in my PC. Okay, so I am canceling it. Another method is you can connect the device, pair device, our Wi-Fi. Okay, once you connect on it, it will give you QR code. Okay, from your mobile device, like if you are Android mobile, so you can go to the settings of your mobile, then you have to go to the system. From settings you have to go to the system, then you have to enable the developer options. Okay, so for developer options, you can go to the wireless debugging option. Okay, once you click on developer option, you will scroll down and you will have wireless debugging option, and then you have to enable it, and then you have to you can say pair the device. Okay, pair device with QR code. So once you open select this option, it will open the camera and you can scan this QR code which is on your computer. So once the device is paired, then you can run the application and then you can see. So let's wait if I could enable it in the mobile phone. Once it's paired, okay, then you have to select this run app button. Once you run the application, so here you can see error running app, no target device found. So because it's still pairing here, so that is why it's not running now. Okay, this is how you have to enable device our Wi-Fi, or you can add the virtual machine on your PC as well. Okay, let's send it here because it's taking too much time. So this is the layout of the Android Studio. Okay, you have different options, different themes. Okay, and we have to work on this for development of the application. And Java language you have to use. So till now, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we will end this meeting. This is for today.